Oh my gosh, look at all the people. Look at all the people on the screen. Look at all the people.
Stop. You're touching me.
Look at all the people.
Lights, camera, 3, 2, 1, action!
Welcome to MMS News.
Now,
Roll
the
intro.
Good welcome, MMS, and good welcome to you, Nick.
And good welcome to you too, Ava.
And here we are with our favorite 11th leading middle school news program, MMS News. And we've all seen the school nurse and said whatever happened last episode was just due to some bad lunch food. So it looks like we are all ready. Nick, stop the word stuff and read.
Sorry, it was just so much fun being at a... Oh wait, we said we couldn't talk about what happened. So let's see what character trait we are focusing on this month. Remember, we will still be focusing on our character traits even though we should still be 6 feet away from each other. And some could be under a mask. This month's character trait is responsibility.
Responsibility is the opportunity or ability to act independently and make decisions without authorization. Now go to the MMS News website and fill out the survey to see your name scroll across the screen.
We can't wait to see what kind of responsibility our students show here at MMS.
One story that always up to date and ready to bring the MMS spirit is back to tell you all the wonderful things happening here at MMS.
Hello MMS, welcome back to the week ahead. Monday there was homework club, superfans at a game, winter running club, art for 8th grade, MMS News, and a boys basketball game versus Parkland. Tuesday there was homework club, comic book club, chess, art for 7th grade, builders club, reading, and intramural boys basketball. Wednesday there was a boys basketball game versus Creekside. Thursday there was choir rehearsal on the stage, homework club, mad club, chess, pride club for 6th and 7th grade, winter running club, yearbook club, intramural boys basketball, and a choir concert at 6:30 to 7:30. Friday there is PM activities assembly, and there are no activities or activity buses. Have a great weekend, MMS, and remember to stay involved.
The Spotlight crew has changed the bulbs in their spotlights to help search out for even more amazing talent at MMS News Amazing Past.
Hello, MMS. To continue our 10th anniversary, we will be interviewing a past reporter from MMS News again. Welcome back to MMS News. So can you tell us what your name is and what you did on MMS News?
Okay. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Addie.
And I was in Food Critics and an Anchor, and I was a background dancer in Top 10.
And I was in Food Critics and an Anchor.
What seasons were you part of MMS News?
We were part of season 7,
8,
and 9.
What was your favorite story on MMS News?
Our favorite story on MMS News was Food Critics and Top 10.
Mine was Food Critics and Top 10 also. And Anchors, obviously.
What did you learn from doing MMS News?
I learned from MMS News. I learned how to be more outgoing and not as shy because I was really shy before I joined.
Okay. I learned that it's fun. Yeah. Great answer.
Yeah.
I didn't learn anything!
What advice do you have for students that are doing MMS News?
Some advice that I have for the students is to just let your personality out because even though it may seem embarrassing, it's not embarrassing because you sound boring if you don't talk really loud and be fun. So
It sounds like this is an interview.
okay.
Okay, anyways. Any advice? Don't look at the camera and just stand there and not say anything and look like this. Because it's boring, and then nobody wants to watch you, and they'll skip past you.
I love that.
You have to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
Like we did.
Thank you again for returning to MMS News, and we will see you next week when we have another great member here on MMS News.
Want to be on the news? Always want to get that final word? Then look out for one of our newest stories, The Word on the Street.
Mine with Word on the Street, and today's question is, what are you doing with your extra hour?
Sleeping and hanging out with my friends.
Okay.
Sleeping, because sleep.
I am grading students' assignments and prepping for the next day.
I am staying for homework club so I can run concessions for the basketball game.
Well, my extra hour
over the weekend, I was sleeping because I haven't been feeling well.
Yep.
But in all my free time, aside from being with my kids, I'm always on the lookout for a blue-eyed husky. So if anybody sees one, make sure you come find me.
Oh yeah?
Sleeping.
Yep, sleeping.
I am sleeping.
That's good to hear.
Thank you.
Every teacher needs to sleep.
They sure do.
What are you doing with your extra hour?
Sleeping and/or probably eating snacks.
Me too. This is Wyatt with Word on the Street. We'll see you next time.
The MMS book reviewer has survived spooky season, but she will find another book to review. So let's turn the page and find out.
Hello MMS and welcome back to MMS News. This week I will be reviewing What Once Was Mine by Liz Boswell. When the Queen gets sick, she sends the royal guards to find a glowing flower. They find the moondrop flower. When the Queen has it, she gets better. She has a little girl with silver hair named Rapunzel. It gives her the power to hurt, not heal. For the safety of her and the kingdom, she's sent to live with Mother Gothel in a tower. What will happen to Rapunzel? With a 4.1 star review on Goodreads, I give it 5 stars. There's a whole series of Twisted Tale books. Have a great weekend, MMS. Have fun and keep reading.
Need even more page turning, but want some pictures to go with your words? Then pay attention as our comic updater gives you the lowdown on another character you should know about.
Hello MMS, this is your comic updaters. Today we'll be talking about Namor from Marvel Comics.
Namor is the king of Atlantis and a member of the Illuminati.
Namor's first appearance was Some Mariner, #1. And if you want to read the other 44 comics in the series, Some Mariner.
Namor's powers are superhuman strength and aqua abilities and flight.
That's all MMS. See you next week. And if you have any ideas, email us at tshipper@d15.org.
And kgarcia@d15.org.
The movie crew has their tickets bought, popcorn butter, and drinks filled for their latest review of the upcoming release.
Hello MMS! Welcome to the 7th episode of Movie Crew from MMS News. This week's movie is Black Panther by Wakanda Forever. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is scheduled for release on November 11th, 2022. This movie is about the aftermath of King T'Challa's death, and his family and the rest of the kingdom mourn. They're thrust into a fight to protect their small but mighty nation. Find out today, November 11th, 2022, and if you have any movie recommendations, please email me at nillsley@d15.org. Or email me at eldrige@d15.org. Bye MMS, stay safe, and keep watching movies.
The speakers are humming and the walls are rattling, which means only one thing. It is time for this week's very own Top 10.
Welcome to Top 10 of MMS News, and good morning, everyone. Now let's get dancing. Our number 10 song is Sway by Fitz and the Terry Train.
I'm in the mood to all you summer lovers make it sway. Sha-la-la, hey baby. I'm in the mood to all you summer lovers make it sway. Been so long for so long, no cool.
Our number 9 song is I Ain't Worried About One Republic.
Be scared, honey, maybe so, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keep them dreams alive. 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now.
Our number 8 song is Firework by Katy Perry.
Number 7 song is Bad Habit by Steve Lacy.
Too late to pursue. I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit.
Our number 6 is Mean by Taylor Swift.
And all you're ever gonna be is mean. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit.
Halfway through this list is our number 5 song, Wanna Be by Spice Girls.
Just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna say.
Our number 4 song is I Like You by Post Malone.
I like you, I do. I hit you when I land, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went out better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do.
Our number 3 song is Maniac by Macklemore.
Put me in a hearse, we both cuckoo. It's never gonna work. With a maniac, the moment we touch, it's a heart attack. You know I love you, honey, but you got me.
Our number 2 song is It's Corn by #Small Y'all.
It's cold. Up there, corn Vietnam. It has the juice. And the most beautiful thing. It's cold. I can tell you all about it.
Guess what our number 1 song is? Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair.
This has been awesome. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to keep listening to music. Have a great rest of your day.
The Retro Gamer dusted off another classic and has plugged it in to give you all that classic feel of games from yesterday.
Hello MMS, welcome back to Retro Gaming. Today I will be reviewing Earthbound for the SNES in 1994. Earthbound was the second game in the Mother series and was called Mother 2 in Japan. The reason Mother 2 was called Earthbound in the West is because Mother, or Earthbound Beginnings, reached the US until 2005. The story takes place in Eagleland, with a boy named Ness and his neighbors, Pokey and Picky, when a meteorite crashes down in their neighborhood. The 3 boys investigate it and meet a rhinoceros beetle named Buzz, who tells Ness of the evil Gygus' plans to take back the mysterious power of Psi from humans, after his father stole it from his kind and sentenced the darkness into the world. Ness must collect the 8 melodies from the world, along with the help of Paula, Jeff, Dr. Andonut's son, and Pooh, a martial artist, to stop Gygus. That'll be all for this week, MMS. Be sure to keep your controller charged and console plugged in.
Kicking it away, intercepting the pass, taking it all the way down to score with this week's Sports Center Roundup.
Hello MMS, welcome back.
In the NFL, the Bears lost to the Miami Dolphins 35-32.
The Packers lost to the 1-6 Lions 15-9.
The Vikings beat the Commanders 20-17.
In the MLB, the Houston Astros beat the Philadelphia Phillies in 6 games with a 4-1 victory in Game 6.
In the NHL, the Blackhawks got shut out by the Jets 4-0.
In the NBA, the Bulls lost their first game to the Raptors 113-104.
In NCAA, the number 13 Illini were stunned by the Spartans after they were handed a 23-15 loss. They moved down in the rankings to number 21. They will play Purdue for their final home game of the season.
The number 2 Ohio survived a scare in Evanston as they were able to beat Northwestern 21-7.
In NCAA basketball, the number 23 Illini kicked off their season against Eastern Illinois. They will play the Missouri-Kansas City Roos tonight.
In NASCAR, Joey Logano won the championship at Phoenix.
That's all for today, MMS.
The master of the logo is back with another hand-drawn logo of greatness, so make sure you are paying attention.
Hello, MMS. Welcome back. Today I'll be talking about the Arkansas Razorbacks logo. They've had 7 logos in their existence. The logos have the same design, except they have gotten better based on their time. The current one is nearly identical to the previous one, just the red was darkened slightly. That's all for this week, MMS.
We are laying down all the paper to try and protect our studio, which means only one thing. The animal reviewers are up next.
Today on Amazing Animals, I'm going to talk about echidnas. Echidnas are egg-laying mammals. There are 2 types of echidnas. The first type is a long-beaked echidna. Second is short-beaked. Long-beaked echidnas is confined to the highlands of New Guinea, and the short-beaked echidna is common throughout most of temperate Australia and lowland New Guinea. They have toothless jaws and was nicknamed the spiny anteater because it eats termites and ants, earthworms, beetles, and moth larvae. They are also part of the echidna's diet. Their body temperature is the second lowest out of all mammals. They are part of the Tachyglossidae family. That's all for Amazing Animals. Happy Friday.
Need a little family fun? Want to figure out something you can make your brother do? Then get close to the screen and see what our family fun has to offer.
Hi, MMS, and welcome to this week's Family Fun.
This week we will talk about fun things to do with your family before eating your Thanksgiving meal.
One thing you can do is to play board games, like bingo.
Another thing you could do is build a puzzle. Not an easy one, maybe 1,000 pieces.
Another thing you can do with your family is to draw pictures of each other and write things you like about them around it.
Finally, you can have a movie marathon.
That's all for this week. See you next week with more family fun.
Which would you rather? Only eat desserts before every meal or watch our next story? Well, we know which one you are picking.
Would you rather question is, would you rather end world hunger or end war? World hunger because, who wants to be hungry? Wars because that causes a lot of the world hunger.
End world hunger.
I would rather end world hunger.
End all wars.
I would rather end world
Winner is end world hunger. Did you know that 10% of people globally get affected by world hunger?
Largest pizza ever made, smallest dog ever seen. Which record will our record breakers crack this week? Let's take a look.
Welcome back to Guinness World Records with Peyton and Janessa. The world's largest pumpkin pie was presented at Cohen Stadium in El Paso, Texas on May 22nd, 1999. It contained 1,500 pounds of pecans, 13,350 pounds of sugar, 850 pounds of margarine, 200 pounds of salt, 6,700 pounds of eggs, and 9,700 pounds of corn syrup. That's all for today, MMS. See you next time. Bye!
Get ready for the funny as we check in on this week's funniest story of the very best, JFL.
Hello, MMS, and welcome back to Just for Laughs. Today we'll be looking at hilarious treadmill fails. Coming in at number 3, don't try to be cool on a treadmill. Ready? Huh? When will you record? I'm just trying to do 50 of these boys.
Now fall.
Number 2, it looks so easy. Coming in at number 1, was it worth it? That's it for this week. Try to laugh every day. Bye!
Have a great weekend and be safe, MMS, and remember to stay classy from at least 6 feet away. And wash your hands, please.
Okay, here we are. It is Friday, the first Friday of the second trimester. We need to make sure we're focused this trimester. It ends February 17th. Go to homework club. Use your study hall time wisely. Get the work done. If you want to be able to travel one day, they have the time and the money. You want to be able to know that you were successful in school So you'll be able to do that. That's why we have the map out. Second trimester is here. Let's focus or continue to focus. Mr. Shevchik here. That's it.
OMG.